Okay, let's cut right to the chase. I'm cleaning out my project bag today. I am a project finisher. I start a crochet project and I want to finish it. But apparently that has not been the case lately, and I've just really let my project bag overflow with random stuff. Not loving that for me. So I guess today I'm just gonna finish up some projects and maybe just do a little extra organizational things to just make everything flow a little bit better. But before we start, I just want to give a shout out to my project bag because this is the best project bag of life. It was totally handmade by a local artisan, and also the handles were made by a local furniture designer as well. It has a flat bottom, so it's not wiggling and woggling everywhere. I call it my Mary Poppins bag because it literally fits everything like in life. And when your Mary Poppins bag is overflowing, like that's a problem, right? All right, let's see what I have to finish first. Okay, so this is literally gonna be the easiest thing. It's just a scrap yarn sweater that I've been making, and I literally just have to add the trim. I believe I finished everything else, so this will be an easy one. Good start, good start. All right, so I'm starting off with making the trim. I started off with 7 chains, so I should have a total of 6 stitches for the trim. As you can see, I'm doing a back loop only single crochet, and when I get to the bottom of my trim, I am going to slip stitch into the next 2 stitches, turn my work as best I can, skip over those 2 stitches, and just start back loop only single crocheting. I'm going to do this around the entire sweater. Then I will have a finished sweater and I can move it out of my project bag and free up a ton of space in there. I'm just going to continue making the trim, and then I can show you the final sweater. All right, so here's the finished sweater, and you know, every time I'm in the middle of a scrap yarn project, I always doubt myself, and I'm like, I don't know if it's ugly, I don't know if it's cute, it's ugly, it's cute, it's ugly, it's cute. But I think this one turned out really cool and really unique. Not only does it incorporate all the colors that I'm loving, but it also has so many different textures, which I love as well, and I'm just excited to make a bunch of different outfits with this. Aren't you just so cute? Look at this little loaf. All right, so the sweater is done, and here's what we're looking at with the bag. Still a lot more to go. Okay, I have another project that I just have to finish. I have these little arm cozies that have like cute little pearls on them. And this actually matches a dress that I made too. And the dress is also living in here, so we can take the dress out of my project bag as well. So I'm just gonna go put some pearls on these, finish these up, and see what they look like with the dress. For these arm cozies, I just double crocheted a long rectangle, and then I folded it in half, and using some stitch markers, I just marked out where I want the pearls to go. Then I just cut a bunch of long pieces of yarn. Then I just inserted the yarn where I have my stitch markers, and using a teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini crochet hook, I just insert the hook into the pearl, and then I pick up the yarn and I just pull it through the pearl using my teeny tiny crochet hook. Then I just tied everything together, hid my ends, and here's the finished project. I definitely think that I can workshop this design a little bit better and make it just a little bit more functional and a little bit cuter as well. Not to say that these aren't cute, but I definitely think that I can build upon this pattern. Also, let's just talk about the dress for a second because it took me so long to make. It's cute, I like it, but again, I think that I can build upon this and make it a little bit more wearable for everyday use, even though it is cute. Like, I look hot. Like, this is hot. This is a hot dress, okay? Anyway, moving on. All right, new day, new haircut, new location. Are we caught up to speed? Okay, good. So I've finished all the random projects that have been lurking in my project bag, but there's still just a couple things that I have to figure out and organize. I have just like loose skeins of yarn in here, and I need to do something about this. So this is my trusty yarn spinner, and it turns balls of yarn that look like this into something a lot prettier, and it just looks nicer with my yarn collection. Also, if you have a cat, just buy one of these. The cat will love this more than any other toy you have for your cat, I promise you. Yarn cake spinners are super simple. You just string the yarn through the little metal loopy thing and then attach the yarn to the big plastic center, and then you just wind it up and it's just a cute little cake. And it just looks so good and cute and professional in your yarn stash. All right, as I was digging through, seeing what else I have to organize, I found a project, and I'm just not gonna finish this. This was supposed to be shorts, and it just literally took me so long to get this far. It's going to take me probably several more hours to finish this, and it's not worth it. So we're just gonna frog her, and we're just gonna say rest in peace to these shorts. Thank you for, keeping me busy while I was getting my hair done. You served your purpose of keeping me and my hands busy. And, sometimes you just have to say thank you to your dead projects, and we just have to move on, okay, girlfriend? And you will be a beautiful sweater, or maybe a beautiful pair of pants, or even maybe a beautiful granny square. Goodbye, shorts. That will never be. And there's also these really great deep side pockets in here. The only problem is that I find that since I can't really close the pockets, things just tend to fall out, especially all of my crochet hooks and scissors and just like all the random stuff in the pockets. They just kind of like fall out, and then everything just gets tangled in the yarn, which is an issue. So let's go to the craft store and just buy some nice organizational items, shall we? I'll take that and that too. You're all coming home with me. Oops. In my defense, my yarn collection was looking a little scraggly. And here's just a little haul. All right, it's time to get back to business. Alrighty, time to clean out the pockets and, random stuff that's in here. Let's start with the crochet hooks. I think I'm gonna put all my crochet hooks in here. Look at how cute. It's like nice and slim too. Like it's not gonna make everything super bulky. So you're all gonna live in here. Wow, honestly, game changer already. Game changer. Okay, what else do we have in here? I have just like a lot of scrap yarn. I don't like to throw away scrap yarn. I do enjoy hoarding scrap yarn. Should we do yellow or should we do pink? I think yellow will match the inside a little better. So let's do yellow. Great. And then we can just put all of the scrap yarn in here, and just things will look. Oh, I found another crochet hook. Fabulous. All right, so here's all my scrap yarn. And wow, look at that. Now I won't have scrap yarn just like randomly like littering my bag. Everything will just look a little neater. Fabulous. We love that. I've kind of cleaned everything. Oh, more scrap yarn. So I do have one pocket that keeps things like tea and petty cash or chapstick or whatever. And that pocket I've never had an issue with, so we're just gonna leave her there. Okay, I still just have like a couple of random things that need to be contained. I think I'm going to use a slightly larger container just because things will always be expanding. So I need a miscellaneous container for all the miscellaneous items. Like I have my tape measure that should go in here. I have a random bobby pin that you just always need. You're gonna go in there. And I do have this separate packet of like a tapestry needle, and there's like a little bit of alpaca yarn in there, and just some stitch markers as well. But I find that it always somehow leaves the pocket, so you're also gonna go in here. Fabulous. Now everything has a spot. I do have a couple of leftover boxes that I didn't wind up using, but no worries, nothing is going to go to waste. I will find homes and things to put in all of these boxes, don't you worry about it. So I only have 2 other items that don't really have a home. I have my scissors. I like to put very large scissors in my bag because scissors are one of those things that I find that I'm always losing as well. So I never lose them if they're comically huge. And then I also have this crochet grippy. Since everything's gonna be nice and organized and put together, I don't think this will fall out. Okay, let's put everything in the bag, yay! Everything looks so organized. I'm so excited to put this in my bag. Like how I was talking about before, I have my little tea pocket. Essential. All right, so now we have this larger pocket. That is where the needles. Oh, I kind of wanted to put it in like that. Okay, maybe we'll put in the larger pocket these girls. I'll just put my grippy in here too. And then in my last pocket on the side will be my crochet hooks. Wow, there's actually a really like little tiny baby pocket that is perfect for scissors. Oh my god, this looks so good. All right, I'm gonna put some yarn in here for aesthetic purposes so that we can get the full visual. I mean, look at this. This is going to change my life, people. I mean, maybe not the most badass reveal ever, but definitely this reveal feels the best. It feels so light. I just know that this is going to be so efficient and functional, and that makes my Virgo heart sing. I feel like doing this, kind of resetting my on-the-go workstation, it has really got the creative juices flowing. I feel like in the summer, like, I don't know, there was just so many other house projects and farm projects I couldn't really focus on crochet, but now that fall's around the corner, the spooky cold weather is around the corner, like I am just really in the mood to crochet. So if you kind of feel like you're in a little rut or you're having a little bit of artist block, clean out your space. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and tell me what you're crocheting this fall. I want to know. I want to know what the girlies are crocheting. Okay? Okay, bye.